Okay, now we come to the question number 16. Right. What formula should be entered into cell B2 to calculate the circumference of the circle? Right. So there, right. You know that 2 phi r is the equation to find the circumference, and the value of phi is given at C2, and the radius is given in from A2 onwards downward. Right. So let's see what expression or what formula, right? What formula should be entered in cell B2? Right. Equal to times. Now the value of phi is contained in the cell C2. Therefore, we have to lock that cell. So for that, we have to put a dollar sign, dollar C, dollar 2. Right. Dollar C, dollar 2 into the radius is starting from A2, we can put A2. Right. When it is dragged downward, you know that this is not changing and this part is also not changing, but this is changing as A3, A4, like that. So the result will be occurring according to the value of A3, A4 and A5 cells. Right. So the answer for the 16th question is the first one. Is the first one. Right. Then we come to question number 17. That is also regarding the given uh, diagram here. Which of the following will appear in cell A6 in the formula? Equal sum. So this is the given formula. Equal sum A2 colon A5 divided by count A2 colon A5, right? So sum will give the total of the cells which contain data from A2 to A5, that is 20 plus 21 plus 25 plus 22, and this should be divided by count function will result in the number of cells which contains numbers, right, it should be 4. Right. 5, 2, 7 and 1 is 8. 2, 2, 2, 2 is 8 divided by 4. The answer should be 22. That means the answer is third one. The answer is the third one for the 17th question. Okay, then question number 18. Consider the following statements relating to a slide with multiple objects created using a presentation software. Statement A, the animation effects can be applied to multiple objects on a given slide. B, the slide transition can be applied to the whole slide only. C, the slide transition effect appears when slides change from one to the next during the slideshow view. Which of the above statements are correct? Right, the animation effects can be applied to multiple objects on a given slide. That is true. B, the slide transition can be applied to the whole slide only. Yes, slide transition. Right, so it is appearing when the slide is moving from one slide to the other side at the slideshow view. Right, so C is also correct. All the statements given here are correct. So the answer is fourth one. Now we come to question number 19 and 22 based on database tables given here. Right, how many fields are in the subjects table? In the subjects table, there are only two fields, that is subcode and subject. Then we come to question number 20. What would be the most suitable field as the primary key for the student table? What would be the most suitable field as the primary key for the student table? So for the student table, student number is the most suitable primary key. So the answer is first one, right? You know that the primary key, right? Primary key is used to identify records uniquely in a table, right? So date of birth cannot be used as a primary key. Name cannot be used because the name also can be repeated, and class also repeating. So you can witness that one by looking at this given table, right? So the student number is the only one which contains unique values in each row. So that is the primary key here. Question number 21. What would be an example for a foreign key in the database? What would be an example for a foreign key in the database? You know that in the definition of foreign key, right? What is called a foreign key? A foreign key is a field which can be used to uniquely identify records in another table, right? That means it should be a primary key, right? It should be a primary key of the other table, and it is added to another table uh, as a foreign key, right? So in the given answers, subcode in subject table, that is wrong. That is the primary key of that subject table. Answer 2, subcode in marks table. Right, very good. Subcode in marks table is the answer. That is because subcode in marks table is taken from the subject table. Right, so subcode is the primary key of subject table. Right, therefore it has been added to marks table as a foreign key. Right, so the answer is second one. Question number 22. How many marks did Kapila obtain for English? How many marks did Kapila obtain for English? So here you have to consider all the three tables, right? So you have to find out what is the subject code of English. So the subcode here, subcode for English is 3. Then you have to consider the student table to get the student number of Kapila. Student number of Kapila is 1003. Now look at the marks table. Select the row which contains subcode 3 and student number 1003. And you may have found it at the last row of the marks table. So the marks is 70. Answer is second one. Okay, now we come to question number 23. Consider the following statements related to database software. Statement A, a collection of fields related to one object is called a record. That is correct. Then B statement, B, a collection of related tables is called a database. A collection of related tables is called a database. Yes, it is called actually a relational database, right? So actually relational database is also a database. So B is also correct. C, a foreign key of one table is the primary key of another table. A foreign key of one table is the primary key of another table. That is also correct. So the answer is fourth one, all A, B and C. Then we come to question number 24. Right. Question number 24 is related with an algorithm given in a flowchart. So look at this one. Start input xy. If x is less than y, is x is less than y. Check whether x is less than y. If the condition is true, these steps are done, and if no, it comes directly to this step. And after doing these three steps, it comes to display x, y, and finally finishes it. Right. Now let's see, according to the given inputs, what will be the result. They have given x is 10 and y is 20 as inputs. So the first step is this one, right? After inputting that one, we get x is less than 1. Then the condition is also true. Condition is true. Right. Then z equals y means value of z is assigned to z. Right? We write the variable at the left side and the value is at the right side. So z equals to y means z is now 20 because y is 20. Right. Then it says that y equals x. That means value of x is assigned to y. Value of x is 10. 10 is assigned to y. Right. Now 10 is assigned to y. Then we come to this third assignment operator. Right. Now here it says x is z. Now z is 20. Right. After doing all these three steps, we come here. Display xy. So it will display out 20 comma 10. That is because x is now 20, y is 10. Right. You can see that this flowchart is used to interchange values of two variables. Right. So the answer is 2010. That is the third answer. Okay, children, we come to the question number 25 now. Right. Consider the following pseudocode with label P to find the product of numbers from 1 to 10. So this is the given pseudocode. Right. They are asking which of the following expressions is correct for label P. So this is the label. Right. So here, repeat until loop runs when the condition is false. When the condition is false. While or for loops run right when the condition is true. Right. So while or for runs when the condition is true, but repeat until loop runs when the condition is false. So you have to remember that one. So here, to get the numbers up to 1 to 10, the number should be updated from 1 to 10. Therefore, you have to put here number greater than 10. Right. So let's go through these ones. Product is 1, number is 0, repeat. Number equals number plus 1. Right. So we better draw a table for this. Right. Okay. If you look at this table, you can find out the product of first 10 counting numbers is 3,628,800. So it is coming when n equals to 10, but here, so number is increased by 1 before finding the product. Therefore, we have to take the answer number greater than equal to 10, greater than or equal to 10. Otherwise, when number is 10, it will give a product, right? And if we have put number is greater than 10, that is false, then it is repeating again. 10 plus 1 is 11, then that product is also counted. Then only it finishes this one, right? Yeah, then only it finishes this algorithm. Then we'll get 1 to 10 product, and that product is multiplied by 11, and that is our that will be our final answer. Therefore, we have to put greater than or equal to 10. Then it will be stopping at the correct place. So you can refer this table, and also you can fill this table out, and you can find it whether that means this one is the most suitable answer. So the answer is third one.